Yo, chat. Earlier, the stream was not great, you could say. I was not exactly having a fun time, but right now, I might say I'm alright. Now, there is a chat bot that says one thing, the same thing in fact, every like 30 minutes, so that's fun. No, why am I going that way? I'm on GBA. I got annoyed because I have to enter GBA hell. Actually, DS hell. That was actually what I need to do, DS hell. So yeah, definitely no use going all the way around just for DS. Alright. It's annoying because retros are really bad. Because no track starts with E. The only tracks that start with F is Faraway Land, and then it's more retros, actually retros from other games, which is technically worse. So yeah. Hey, it's that track from Mario Kart World. Yeah. In fact, it's actually that track from Mario Kart 7. It's also that track from CTGP. And it also is a DS track, you know, as well. I'm pretty sure it's on it. Yeah, Airship Fortress is on Mario Kart 7. I have a distinct memory of playing it. So that's what I remember actually, it's just because I have a memory of it. Which, that'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, it's a DS track. That's a nice number. It's nice and high. I'm to doom scroll while I'm playing Mario Kart. Lens material. Well, I'm pretty short versions. Yeah, I actually managed to complete 46 versions in a few seconds. But yeah, so I obviously miscounted everything. So now I'm almost an eighth of the way in. Probably am about an eighth at this point, because I forgot to update. Let's see, am I an eighth? Actually, no, I don't know yet. But I probably will be in just a sec. So, yeah, let me explain it, okay? And there will be a chat bot in the chat that basically says the same thing and provides a link. But I miscounted, and the whole point of the speedrun is it's at least 200 hours. So I have attached a Google form, and hopefully I can get some ideas on what to do after the speedrun, but technically part of it, you know, to do with the speedrun that is good enough to keep it in the. I want to have something to do for a good 100 hours, you know, a humble 180 odd hours ish. Because right now, based on how many there are, it will only take like 1,000. It'll only be about 1,771 hours. So if, oh my god, chat is so full. Wow, I'm so happy. Last. Wow. I will send over the Google form, and I would appreciate if everyone. I'll pin it today. But still, I would really appreciate if people could give me suggestions, because I miscounted, and I basically need something to do for about 230 hours in the speedrun, maybe even 250. So don't expect, so because it's so long, expect me just to mash up a bunch of people's ideas, you know, if there's good ideas. Because the only idea that I'm thinking of right now is playing my favourite versions, and like the big versions, you know, the ones that are something to write home about. That I will give a quick. I will just quickly copy the link. So I would like everyone to please fill out that form and give some ideas. And it's just a couple questions, Google form. It would really help me out. You know, every piece of data I have, the better. You know. So it would be, you know, every person who does it, you know, even just one person does it, that's a lot of data, and I get to see some genuine ideas and things that I might not have thought about. You don't have to worry about thinking about what I've already thought about. The only thing that I've already thought about is what's already there, and that's my favorite, and that's playing like my favorite versions. Doing every version of me. Now the only thing about it is it needs to be like actual answers, and the thing is how much. Nice, 10, only 10. Wow. I expect there to be a lot of quite a few joke answers, but obviously I don't want joke answers, so it'll be great if everyone could please answer that properly. That was a very funny one-liner. If you could please at least give some feedback on what you think about the idea, which is also in the form, it would also help. Basically, even if you've got nothing, you can always make a response later if you have any ideas. It's basically just anything to help extend the speedrun. It doesn't really matter how crazy it is. I mean, it does to an extent, but you know, you can. It's just some cool stuff in it. You know. I await to see some good suggestions. You know, if like there's a few suggestions that I like, I can always combine them and have something fun to do. Just remember, right? I'm on day 88 and I'm on 222 almost in. So expect it to be done for a while. You know, even though I obviously took breaks and stuff, but you know, just think about that. I think my audio is a bit out of sync. So let me just quickly. You saw nothing. You guys saw nothing. Twitch streamer. Okay, bro. Alright. Pack it up, bro. Viewer. Twitch viewer. Yeah, bro. There's some crazy stuff. So there might genuinely be a chance. And sure, I want to know how you feel about it. I don't really care how you guys feel about it, because at the end of the day, if it happens, it happens. Twitch has just recently rolled out sponsorship campaigns to affiliate people. Kick edition, oh god. I'd only do that if I had something to hide for 2,000 hours. For 1,771 hours. But I can, what this means is there might actually be times where I have to, and I'm just gonna say this now because just for you guys, just to note, any campaigns, I will just say that I'm most likely gonna have to, for example, whenever make a speech sponsoring it, you know, talk about XYZ. So you will probably have to bear with the fact that obviously, yeah, I might have to do that too. I'm just gonna act like I have a sponsor. You don't make money for it. There we go. There it is. It goes every 30 minutes, the stream elements thing. Although, now, you know what's brilliant about getting a sponsor? If they really lean into it, you know how easy it would be. Make a custom Funky Kong. Imagine you're just playing Funky Kong, he's got a Red Bull logo on his tank top. Now imagine that. And I would like you guys to know that I am declining any sort of I'm declining alcohol and gambling ads for the stream. Promote KMP. What about KMPs? What about them? Yeah, of course. We love talking about KMP files. We all love the KMP files, let's be honest, chat. We all interested in the KMP files. I'm also a certified creator as well, I'd like to say. I love fixing tracks KMPs and there's 12 different item routes in 1 second. Wow. What track? I should make that. I should do that. I'm sure everyone would love me for that. Right, chat? Sandcastle Beach felt like that. Oh, I would want that because that would be interesting and funny and cool. Imagine you've just got the CPUs going in just a bunch of different paths on the straightaway. It's just a big plane, and they're all just like all left and like weaving in like it's Star Slope. Palkitan, we all know you do not have a real sponsor. If you get a sponsor, you actually do have to. Oh, you're here for your stream streak, okay. Jolly, there is a chance that in future the streams can get sponsored, therefore meaning I make more money. It's always weird to me to call my viewers chat, really. I found it weird until there was like too many people for me to actually just think, yeah, I'm just calling them chat, you know. Yeah, chat, give us some Sonic 9K love, for example. Then you went live, so I dropped the VOD. You actually watched the VOD? That is wild. Do you call them ladies and gentlemen? He does. I've been in his streams. Obviously my streams are better than his, but yeah, he calls them that. For example, Nadine. But yeah, what do you call your chat? Ladies and gentlemen. I noticed the Saviour streak. Yeah. You might be a VOD guy. You can do that by watching 5 minutes worth of clips as well, which is usually a bit more fun. Males and females. Yeah. That's probably how Humble King would have said it. Also, this means that we need to be on our best behaviour if I get a sponsor. Chat needs to be on their best behaviour, because if not, it'll rub bad off on me. And I've got to be on my best behaviour, because that'll also rub bad off on me, because I would have done it. What? As long as you don't say it. He unironically did the, not that there's anything wrong with that thing again. Alright, bro. Alright. Has he gone back to square one? Because I remember when he did that in the streams, I was like, alright, bro, just pack it up. Yeah, just in case, I remember when he'd do that. Yeah, I thought he was an alright guy. And then everything happened. I was like, yeah, this guy's not good. Chat, do you think Humble King's good? Because I don't think so. You have a nitro build. Leak that right now, bro. Leak TS right now early. We need it 10 days early. No, 11 days early. How is it like a super primitive nitro build? Do you actually have it? Alright. Wow, you're in the pool at 10 PM. Wow. Why'd I lie? Good question. Why did you lie? Yeah, we are 10 PM right now. Just for everyone in chat, it's 10 PM. Right, chat? Right, chat, for all of us. All of us. Sanity has trust issues. More like 11 PM. True. For some it's 11, but for me, it's 10. More of a 5 PM guy personally. Nah, that's crazy. Okay, so if someone came up to me and said, hey, what's the significant updates that you would do? I could give 2. the 2 updates I could give, the first 2 that I could definitely give is 1.03.0066 and 1.03 1000. Those are like the, I mean, 0066 might sound weird for some people, but like 7 tracks got updated that, and most of them like really majorly. So I'm super excited for that. Nigel has taught Amsterdam Drift. He better have made a spot where to do that. And my stuff themed speedrun. No, you're supposed to put that in the Google form. You're not supposed to tell me. You're supposed to put that in the Google form. Put that in the Google form. You must put that in the Google form. You can't just. I will not take suggestions from chat unless it's already in the Google form. Chat, you gotta put that in the Google form. Think I mean now. Imagine when I have to read out sponsored breaks every 15 minutes to an hour. Wait, were you gifted a sub to Ragdoll? Or did you just unlock an emote? I'm gonna say this now. I think there's better. I think there's worse. What are you doing in Palkia? What are you doing in Ragdoll's chat, bro? No, is that also heavy offer? Right. Only your old thing. His chat way better. You saw the clip. Yes, I did saw the clip. Bro, his chat actually likes him, bro. So his chat's worse. Imagine having a chat that likes you. That hashtag couldn't be me. Hashtag lame. I wonder why. We love you. Thanks for the love. Whoa, why are the crops so fast? I don't remember this mini map. Is it weird to have 4 Twitch accounts? Would you follow me on the final account so that I can hit my follower goal of 200, please? If you're not already. Because I'm 1 off 200. Asking for a friend. Yeah, I'm asking for a friend. You're asking for a friend. Is it weird to have 4 Twitch accounts? If anyone happened to have 4 Twitch accounts, do you think that they would mind on their 3rd account following so that I could get 200 followers, you know? Why do you know the password to their account, your friend's account, huh? You hope they remember the password. Hope your friend remembers it. She's still asking for a friend. Account age, wow. Goes my Dr. Wilson from House MD laugh. What? What, bro? That's actual just words, bro. That's some actual words. That's crazy. Yes. Let's have a look at the chat stats. What are your thoughts on the chat stats? The #1 chatter is Omaniac, followed swiftly by Palkia Time. Keep Mark the Plushie, Otaki Phil, Peachy Tio, Eddie Joe. Eddie Joe? And then Ragdoll RL. And then, wow. Wow, Mao's at only 10, number 10 in the chat. Get your head in the game, bro. Get your head in the game now. I yapped don't. I yap. Hey. I yap. What? I yap too little, damn. Yeah, you do yap too little, actually. When you yap more, it's completely fine. Because I'm a yapper, so you guys can yap. And it's completely welcome. God taking in account since when they followed. Yeah? Since when they followed. True. True, true. Do emotes count? They do. Oh, emotes, there is a separate thing for emotes, and Silent 9K Love has been used 2,681 times in my chat. Which actually is followed swiftly by lull instead of Silent 9K hate. Can you believe that it's the second most used emote is lull and not Silent 9K hate? Heart. I just look in chat stats and that says everything you need to know, really. That means I can be busy doing whatever I want on stream and no one sees. No, that's not the best thing I've ever seen. What even is that? What is that thing though? Oh. Oh, what? I wasn't kidding about the laugh count. Wow. Oh my god, Dr. James Wilson 0. Thank you for the follow. We just hit 200 followers. My life is complete. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and I'm super glad. I was able to hit the wonderful milestone of 200. I'm gonna cry, chat. I'm gonna cry. Imagine if Howler the Prowler followed the channel. Dr. James Wilson, if you just no, that's not how it works. If everyone in here uses it at least like chats at least 4 times, that means that you're making it onto the leaderboard on your guys' ults. I've just had a thought. What spot is Not Jolly on it? Because Not Jolly is a fairly frequent chatter. He's number 15 in chat. Wow, that's a pretty old account. Why does this guy have 4 Twitch accounts? Sorry, why does this guy's friend have 4 Twitch accounts? Yeah, this is rare. Well, what about Huge Metagross? Which Humble somehow knows is you. I'm pretty sure I didn't say it was you, by the way. I'm pretty sure he asked, is that Metagross? And I didn't say anything. 4 years, 10. Oh my god, bro. Cooper, how old's yours again? It's only 1 account, Humble doesn't know. It's only 1 account, Humble doesn't know. You shouldn't have added the comma. No, Not Jolly. That you. Wow, that's an account. Yeah. Well, I'm not even followed to. I'm followed to now, of course. It's Lupus. What? Imagine if Howler the Prowler followed the Silent 9K VR Twitch stream. That would be crazy. That would be the most groundbreaking, most shocking thing ever. You can trick off that! Oh my god. Chat, you can trick off that, you can trick off that. Chat, I actually didn't know that, I'm gonna be honest. Seven, yeah, okay, yeah. Slightly older. Cow. A mega race. Yeah. Love. Man. I'm gonna break my monitor. I swear. Let's have a look. 180 total chats is crazy. But let's see. Who's the lowest I actually know? Saga, yeah. The lowest, like, he's pretty active. Would probably be newer Shavers, just because he usually keeps to himself quite often. When it comes to that, I mean, people who would be known in stream, probably MDS plays 1 or King Hedgehog plays. He's definitely like the least. He's pretty known by stream, I'm pretty sure. I mean, stream is just gonna make a point about that. More followers on my stream than pass my goal. That's some self promo, I think. You know what? I think you're right, Mal. I think the speedrun should just last however long the speedrun lasts. I think you're probably right. I think we have like a mini thing after, and it's just like looking back. You know, the best and worst, you know, the best updates. That's it. Humble knows who you are. I think Brutal Eye knows who you are, but he wouldn't remember your name. Because remember, he raided you. If he saw your stream, he'd remember who you are, but if he just saw your name, he probably wouldn't. I know you have Lupus. Who's Lupus? What is Lupus? Are we actually laughing now? Are we starting? Oh, you can get off the laugh account. Maybe I should stream in German and switch to English after like 2 hours of streaming, switch accounts. If you want, I would love a German stream. Could that be a 1-bit goal of that? Doing a little German stream, because that would be great. We would all want that. No, I think Mal's right. I think honestly the stream should end when it ends, even if it ends 600 hours sooner than what people want, which is pretty bad. I want to meet your old followers. I definitely want to meet your old followers. I mean, she said eat. I definitely want to eat your followers, but yeah, I definitely want to meet them. Right, chat. Let me get rid of the 2K push then, alright. I have a question in Amsterdam. I have a pretty good question. I have an important question. Because I'm back to the speedruns, I have been for a while. Should I bring back the spreadsheet? Should I have it as a command, or should I have it pinned the whole time? Because it's always just there, you know. Do you think I should either get rid of it completely, have it a command, or keep it pinned? Because I'm completely fine with whatever. Yeah, we all loved it in pins. We all loved it pinned. The thing is, who actually used it anyways? That's the thing is, who used it? Are you gonna buy me a new phone, by the way? What? No. No. Why would I? What sort of question is that? I'm not even rich, bro. You did once. And what were your thoughts on the spreadsheet? I was probably when it was super unorganized. The spreadsheet is organized now. Just get out, Palky, bro. Just get out of here. Yeah, sure. Love. Who are you, ZPL? I can't say that if I get sponsored, by the way, which suck. Man. I'm gonna stop hating on ZPL. Let's be honest, bro. Why have enemies? Now their default Twitch emotes are AI too. I don't think they are. The only thing that we all know is AI is Mario Kart Nitro. Basically every aspect of it. You all know that the streams of Humble King doing it is literally just him just messing. He's probably just randomly just looking through the C++ libraries, pretending like he knows what he's doing, and changing random values around. You know, he's got Claude on the other screen, getting him through it. But let's be honest, that's just what the Mario Kart Nitro development looks like. Nitro probably has Claude to open the second one too. Yeah. It's not he probably does, he just does. He just does. He doesn't probably, he just does, you know. And yeah, it's just a shame. I can't believe I'm not allowed to watch this stream. I cannot believe the Humble's King. Bazaar. Alright. He's always lost when someone asks a question too. Oh my god, yeah, he is. That's so true. Anything he always does, he always looks so lost when anything happens. That's so funny when that happens. He always just looks so lost. Didn't even think about that. I think the run being 1,700 however many hours might be good though, because probably by then I might actually, because it might actually be very well timed. But the thing is, I'm also probably 1 or 2 versions off, because I'm anticipating that by the time the speedrun ends, the next version will be CTGP 1.03, 1200. So basically, in my humble opinion, I think there's going to be 4 updates before the speedrun ends, which I'm not sure now. This was before I managed to count it up, so I wasn't too sure. You know, these are all the code updates and everything that I could do. You know what? I don't even care. I'm doing 3 more versions because I can, and that'll make it 1,800 hours roughly. 36 hours that's a lot. I don't even care. I don't even care that it comes before okay, it's actually 2 versions. It's 2 versions, but it actually does come before 1000, which will be pretty bad, but a good 24 hours worth is a lot better. By the way, right, chat, I found it a bit crazy. I find it quite crazy that most versions are about 0.67 long. funny number, chat, right? Please don't laugh. It's not funny. So, I made a big mistake, and that was not playing. I have a few other versions that I could have been playing right now. So in these old versions, if we scroll all the way down, I could have played three other versions. You know what? I will. I'm doing that. I don't even care. I'm adding 3 versions on. I'm adding 5 versions on overall. Because I can. And it's going to be the exact same gameplay anyways, 3 times over. You know, I might as well just loop it. Chan 0.04.008 0008. My stuff v1.03.0002. And serve v1.00.0004. The server updates basically just do nothing. That's the truth. They do nothing. They actually just don't do anything. But I can practically, even though it's not true that I'm playing these versions, there is no gameplay changes that would change at all. That's the thing. The speedrun would be the exact same. You know, all the tracks are the same version and everything. I think it makes sense. I'm glad I figured out how many versions there are now, because I can add 5. And I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have to see how long it will take for everything. But I assume I'll end up only adding a few versions. There are a few versions that I decided to skip out, which I really shouldn't have. Like previously. Like there's a server update in between 0036 and 0038, but I can't. In fact, I'd have to play 0036 3 times, which I actually, if on further reflection, I think that is a good idea not to do. Check it out next year. Yeah, might need another one there. Yeah. Okay. Retrofit on all of them, different games and communities. That's alright, bro. As long as one of them's a German community, that's all I care about. I would love the German streams. Yeah. That would be kind of crazy, let's be honest. But it would be kind of cool, I guess. Love. Okay. Alright, chat. It's official, I'm adding more versions. Which means that the colour of CTGP 1.03 is not what colour I thought it would be. Originally, the colour of 1.03 was was. What was it? What was it? I can't find. It doesn't say the color names now. It's like it was like cornflower 2, light blue cornflower 2 or something. But now it's no longer like light blue cornflower 2. Now it's a different color. That's a great color name, by the way. Light blue cornflower 2. That's a great name. Yeah, that's a shocking name. You gotta be nice and humble. Yeah, let me actually lock in. I don't have chat open right now, which is not great. There we go, made it. Yeah, imagine if you actually did that, affiliate on every account. Stream the same thing on 4 accounts. Light love flower 2. Yes, right. That's the colour of, that would have been the colour. But I think the fact that I get to add a few versions, I don't even care. Like, I think the version I missed out being 1.03 0036 channel server update makes complete sense, because when I say I had to play, I would have had to play it multiple times, everything. So that would be pretty fair, right, chat? Okay, that's how I do it. So literally what I do now is I literally grab the text, I literally just grab the rows and I cut and paste them around. With 4 different languages. Yes, bro. We need the Suomi stream. Suomi when? Do you even know 4 languages? Oh, good chat. Also, why are the tree textures animated? Well, look at that. Also, why is there a time travel there? Only 2. English and Spanish. I mean, English and English or Spanish. English and German. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this road isn't texture mapped. I'm pretty sure it isn't. And that's just a white. Yeah, it's not texture mapped properly. Instead of having a proper texture and mapping it the way it's supposed to, they just put a white outline around everything. Yes, that is the Troy. That is the trap from Troy's videos. But you're the CTGP LARP, bro. CTR LARP, I'm so glad it exists, because people are spending genuine channel points on nothing. I mean, I know you get that from like 5 minutes of watching, but still, or 10 minutes of watching, but still. Actually, you get 12 because you're subbed. But besides that, alright, BRB, be like 2 minutes. I can't be bothered to put the BRB screen on view. Sonic 4K VR. Just pack it up, bro. Actually, pack it up. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well just quickly put some stuff in. Because I have time to. Damn it. Cut. I need to give myself one more line. Cut and paste. So, a server update which literally does nothing for us. These got to be 20. Serve update, my stuff update for countdown files. So technically this is last version, but who cares anyways. And then channel update, which all have already happened, by the way. All these updates have actually happened, but I don't care. I genuinely don't even care that that's what these updates have been. What? How has it done that? I'm just gonna, okay, gonna write. Just gonna write that in there. Okay, right. I'm gonna need to redo the colours on everything, but I now have some good. Okay, this is great. I have a lot more versions now to work with, as in a few more versions. Like the rest are just channel updates. Like that's the slight issue is they're all just channel updates. But besides that, there's a hotfix stability update. Chat, this is huge. This is huge. This is huge. 1066.1. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's more versions as we speak. This is not a drill, chat. There are more versions as we speak. The speedrun is getting longer and longer. As in it's basically going to how long it should be going for. That's a way you can put it. No. 12. Did I do that the wrong way? Yeah, I did. 10 and 12 power. Okay, how do you feel that the speedrun now is going to be it's going to take another about 50, maybe even, no, a good 10 more versions, so maybe 100 more hours. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that the speedrun may be even longer? Thoughts on that? So 052. After 054 we get to do another hotfix. Now we have no clue what the hotfix does, but it does something. It's got to do something. But we are gonna get rid of a few of the bottom versions because I'm not too sure if these final two will exist by then. I can also just get rid of that there. So my old ears can barely hear you. No, yeah. Oh wow, my bad. I didn't realize my mic was super low. Let me turn the gain up. My bad chat. Back from a showerful journey. Okay, Cooper multiple plushie and Mal. These are the most exciting things. If you didn't hear what I've been doing, this is exciting. I've managed to find more updates to add for CTGP 1.03 speedrun. The CTGP speedrun. Can you believe it? Chat, this is revolutionary. You even get to play hotfix 2. And also another update. We're just, chat, it's getting even better. It's a longer adventure, chat. You guys are gonna be so proud. In fact, why don't we try something? We all celebrate this revolution. Why don't we do this? Look at this, chat. Look at this. Actually, I'm gonna put my chat up on phone. That's probably best idea. But yeah, chat. I'm going to show you my process of the speedrun right now. Don't worry, I will be reading chat, but I might as well show you guys the process that is happening right now. So we have all these updates. So in between this should be 0064, but there's a channel update. So now we can get this, cut it, and now we just this is the way we artificially add one line to it. Damn it, just realized I need to do it to this as well. Very informative. Eye point. Thanks for putting the eye to showcase how informative it is. So it says eye point like it's Wii Sports Resort, Island Flyover, but you know. So now we get to do channel update and a server update. Serve 1.00006. Isn't this exciting, chat? Isn't this exciting? We get to play serve 006. Serve 1.00006. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this, chat. So how many versions have we added? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we got rid of 1. So we actually get 6 more versions. No, we got rid of 2, so we actually get 5 more versions. But that's a lot. Are you sure there's absolutely nothing else there? Because I didn't, when I was looking over, I didn't see these hotfixes. This is like almost, but there was one small, but because of this, because there has actually been a changelog, I don't think I can get away with it unless I downgrade. Also I didn't do hotfix 1. You can flame me, chat. These are all the versions I did. I actually have done a channel update once, but yeah, I need to sort of fix all of what's broken. But you ready, guys? You ready to calculate how long the speedrun will now be, and how long everything will now be? So, how many versions do we have? So, how do we calculate this? So we calculate the number of versions after 1.03, and these, well, if we sum these up, if we do equal sum, take these, you'll see it totals up to 30 hours. In fact, let me just format this into a readable format. Elapsed minutes and time. Elapsed hours. You ready? 20. Oh, I just realized, but it's like 28 hours. Okay, just 28, which means that is 2.2 versions. So it's like, no, it's it's something like 0.2 ish. So now we take all this data that we now have. So 57, and that's okay. So we do. So now we have 150, and we add the 2, so we now have 152.2, which means that now the speedrun will be 1,832 hours, and it'll only take, and we're only 12.07% in. Isn't that exciting, chat? Now I need to update everything, because now we actually have more versions. Now, what is 152 minus 147? I know I could do it mentally, and I already know how many was done, but I might as well have searched it up. You ready, chat, to see some exciting stuff? Ready to see the most exciting thing ever? The CTGP PV is about to change. This is going to increase by 5. This is going to decrease to 0.7, and that's where it is right now, chat. This means that the speedrun is actually extended and all the colours are messed up, but it's completely fine. I'm just going to reset all the colours past this latest version because it's completely broken. But here we go, chat. Now we're going to actually continue the speedrun that you guys are here for, instead of typing stuff in the spreadsheet and getting paid to do that. which is actually how an office job works, but I don't work an office job, I work a streamer job. But how did you, what did you guys think about that? Was that informative? Did that help you understand? Was that interesting? More importantly, was it interesting? And are you guys happy that that part of the speedrun actually got part of the speedrun actually got extended? The speedrun is further alive. Can you believe it, chat? Can anyone here believe that? We've just managed to extend it by about 60 more hours. Isn't that fun, chat? How fun is that, guys? How fun would you say that is, chat? Is it way too fun? I used to know exactly how long it would actually take, because I knew I didn't know how long it would actually take. But now, unless I go back to a previous version just to play a hotfix, I don't think I will. However, I might actually do that. I'm not kidding, I might actually do that. And there's a reason. The reason that I might go back and actually read and do an older up version is because there's gonna be it's a tiny change, and it just restarts a mirror. And you know what that means, chat? You know what I mean? If we do it, it means that you guys get another 12 hours added, which means that the speedrun would actually, instead of totaling on average to 1,832 hours, it would be 1,844 hours. How do you feel about that, chat? If we added another track or two, would you guys be willing? That would feel great if we added just one more version. It would be great. And I'll be honest, I'm just not even gonna mention it. I'm just gonna play that version after. I'm just literally basically just gonna play this version. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is a bit ridiculous, but I'm gonna have to play this version like 5 times. Yeah, I'm gonna play this version 5 times basically, which is not fun, but I'm not downgrading, just for small updates. So, time to add another version to the speed. I need to quickly go to a halt so I can quickly fix this and update it to have one more version. Alright, you ready, chat? We're about to add another version here. Chat, how do we feel about having another version? We're gonna go right back onto the OBS scene. Here we go. So we're literally just gonna take this. Take that. We're gonna add a new row. In fact, we're going to move all this down because I might as well. So, what is changed? Oh, what do we do? Server 1.002. And I'm sure no one will be upset with me for playing more CTGP, even if it's not exactly correct. I hope you guys can understand that I want to play as much as possible. So if that means I have to do that, I'm completely fine with it. And why did it go back? 154. And we're not 12% in yet. We're no longer 12% in, chat. We probably are. Actually. But now this means that the speedrun is extended to 1,856 hours. How great is that? Now move back to the capture card so that we can update the CTGP thing again. We can add another version, and now we're 11.91% complete. Okay, right now, no time for interruptions. That is all I can do. I can't I physically can't add more versions, unfortunately. Yeah, chat, how do we feel that now we got 6 versions? We got a 72-hour extension to the speedrun. How do we feel about that? Thoughts? How W is that? A 72-hour extension. That's like another few weeks. If we make it to 18, if it's 1856 long, then I'm completely fine. Knowing that I've managed to do a big extension makes me feel great about myself and the speedrun. Yeah, I hope, chat, you are very happy about the sort of gains that we're getting in the CTGP speedrun. And I'm almost proud of myself for that. I hope you guys are proud of it as well. Of the of it. I'm always so proud. How did this guy know? What? We get a pride cheer 1 for that. When your unemployment money gets a top up, or when you become employed for once, that would be great. So 1020, yeah. So after 1024, we get 2 updates. We get to. There's no way. That's ridiculous. For a long time until 1024, CTGP 1024, 1.03 1024. The channel did not have a Spanish option. Spanish, Swedish, and Polish. Like, Spanish is one of the most spoken languages, and that took. But Suomi got added. Like, come on, there was no Spanish translator. Humble King is live. Yeah, I saw that he is live. I assume everyone just come to his stream, but I know he is. He blocked me on Twitch, so I can't actually watch his stream. But I know it's something epic. But Mario Kart Nitro Track Showcase. Yeah, I'm very sad. Raid Humble King. I was gonna joke about that, but it would be really stupid, because if I tried to, I don't even think it'd allow me, but it would kind of just say, like, I think I could, wait, can I knock on his stream? I think I might be able to still. I can knock, I can invite him to a collaboration. No, he's not. Knockout. Let's be honest right, chat, I don't actually want to interact with Humble King ever again. As funny as it is, oh yeah, no. Let's be honest. Just be 100% honest, chat now. I think his mic's also muted. His chat sub only and nobody's typing. His mic's also muted. That's some great Humble King stuff. Why don't you go on his TikTok where you can, where it's completely unrestricted and everything. He's super humble for that. Let's be honest with you, that's the most humble thing you could ever do in your stream. He is a king. Humble and king is a bit of an oxymoron anyways. Which is exactly the words of Itaki Phil. The most humble king. Let's be honest, when was the last time a king ever called themselves humble? If you're a king, then you can't be that humble, because you're calling yourself a king already. Alright. Such a low trick. I didn't get a super thing. I know it's an oxymoron. I already said it was called an I already said it was an oxymoron, but still. I mean, the word oxymoron is so fitting, because also the word moron fits what he is. I was away. Wow, you were away like 3 seconds ago. Cruising on 97k. Wow, that's impressive. You get that tomorrow, definitely. 100k. But 97k is great. But yeah, that's fun. Chat, am I washed? Washed in fire if Bowser. That's... Washed in the fire of Bowser. Too much? Hey, did I want you back? Did I want you back? By the way, right, apparently, Phil, apparently also Aquadrome stage had AI param. It says in the patch, it says in the logs, in 2015 version, I think like 2.3 removed AI param. Totally forgot about what. Okay, remember. Totally forgot about what. I can't even remember. Yeah, Aquadrome stage, right? Yeah. My bad. I'm gonna have to make it. You probably already finished typing that out. Right. Oh jeez, I didn't realise that's just a wall. Does it have like a full boundary maybe? It's just a wall there, so you can't snipe people epically. Only from the other way. No, I'm not hitting anyone with that. No. Phil, what are you doing right now? Just wondering. If you're still here, or like still like, actively watching, not just lurk. Chilling. Mao's chilling. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I wonder what Otaku Phil is doing. Watching. What could you possibly be watching? Could you possibly be watching the 1,852 hour speedrun? Gonna leave soon. No. No. How soon is soon? Yo, crazy speedrun you never heard of. The crazy speedrun you never heard of. Also, Levig in less than what? Leaving. Alright. How are you doing, Lean? How are you doing, Lean? How is your day, Lean? How are you doing? And what are you doing at 9 minutes past midnight? Oh yeah, they kind of decide. How was yesterday then? How was yesterday? How has it been since the last time you slept? Slept until 7 PM. Right, okay. Great. Are there any records that you're going for in the world right now? Are you looking to improve? Is it? What time do you have? Is it like keep a spaceport or something like, no, that's balance spaceport. I can't remember what the names are. What's the track that you have a PB world record in? Are there any world records in the world that you're looking to improve actively? Or PBs it's trying to get? Yeah, I don't want to play MK World for the next week, so I'm going to get NT DX World Records now. Nice. Nice. That's fair. Fair. But yeah, I wish you good luck in getting 8 Deluxe World Records. Alright, thank you. Bye. Yeah, I will see you soon, Lean. Yeah, bro. Alright. MKDSA boy is not as not 19 years old, by the way. If anyone's watching his and mine stream both with audio, he's not. Here we go. You guys can see that, like, at the sky, you can see how, like, the pixels all look weird, right? That's not a me thing. Like, the pixels look indistinctly strange. Right. In the sky. I think it's got something to do with deflicker there. I think it's to do with deflicker. Filter. I don't even know what it does, but it does something. All I had to do was literally just disable it for component. And that was it. I'll make it a wee saying. Like disable, or enable flicker filter. Or you know. There we go. I'm monitoring right now. Servers aren't bad somehow. There's no way. How many people are online? And does that mean that we're gonna actually have to not play because the servers are actually good? How many people are playing? Hey chat, you know what the kind of rough thing is though? I have to play this version of CTGP 5 times. 5 is a lot of times. I have to play this version, I have to play 60 hours roughly. Like 59 hours of just this version technically. Because I'm using this version as a blanket for like 4 other versions. Which is not gonna be too fun. Yeah, I just gotta be just gotta realise that when it comes to speedrun, this is like the worst time. And if I've got to play a bunch of versions, if I've got to spend so much time on this version, it's fine. Like, it's what am I doing? It's completely fine because it only gets better from here, you know. But you know, if I have to play 60 hours of this version, then you know, just so be it, you know. Because if it means that I'm gonna have a longer speedrun, which means that more people are gonna be interested in it, then that's just the sacrifice I'm gonna have to take, which I'm completely fine with. No. As much as I'm like, oh, my life sucks. My life really sucks though. Oh. Yeah. As annoying as it is, I'm fine with doing this. It's not like I have to play this version like a bunch of times, you know, it's 5 times. So I gotta think that when it's talking about the speedrun, it's the big thing is it's not just like the speedrun itself, it's also the Twitch stream as well. Like, this Twitch stream is gonna get big. Regardless, you know, of course, my Twitch stream, my Twitch is just gonna keep on growing and growing unless I do something stupid. So obviously there's bad days, but you know, let's be honest, you know, I'm getting at least a few followers a week. It's about the chatters we made along the way. Yes, literally is about the friends we made along the way. You know, that's actually true. Like, I don't really care that I have to play, you know, as much as I'll complain about it, I don't care that much that I have to play 60 hours of the versions. You know, it's fine. Like, that's completely fine, I'm gonna be honest. It's not awful. I got scared for a split second. But yeah, I mean, I gotta think about all the chatters we'll make along the way, just playing this version. Because chat, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not downgrading versions, just so I can, I'm not fully downgrading just so I can play this. Because in these updates the tracks do not change a bit. So I'm just gonna do this now. I'll just do this, you know, it's the only time it will happen. Because there's only one where technically I'm playing on the wrong version, but like the tracks are, there's some tiny minor updates in 3 tracks, you know. It's not worth it. Like, let's say I missed out the hotfix update in between, or the channel update in between 0.062 and 0.066. Because 6.6 is such a big update, I would just have to live without it. I would just have to actually downgrade. But obviously, you know, there's so many upgrades in 0.066 that I couldn't just write that off as being the same. It's not what right is enough means, but I won't be able to class it as the same. I just want you guys to be aware I come back to school in what is basically going to be 4 days. So unfortunately I will not be able to play much at all, which kind of sucks. Well, compared to this, I mean, most people, like, let's say, I mean Mao's here till, you know, basically just the night streams, you know. And I will be honest, because of school, what the streaming will look like. Sometimes I do morning streams just to get it out of the way. They're the unfun streams to do anyways. But then we have some actual decent streams. Basically like 4 till 9, or technically like 4 to 10, and I just do other stuff. Just on and off at 4 to 10 basically, PM. That's basically all I do for like the whole time. Reviews. Why would you bother? I think it's just, I think the reason What? I think the reason that the glasses were like bent out of shape were because it's just a thin piece of metal and glass, you know. It's really difficult to get it to not have it warp in packaging, in shipping, especially when it's such a cheap thing. If I bought a more premium version that came in like an actual case or something, I wouldn't have to deal with this. But, you know, it just depends. called hippie glasses is great. It's absolutely great because they were sold to me as a novelty, like novelty hippie glasses, and I just thought, oh no, no. I'm gonna actually, so tomorrow morning or whatever, I'm not gonna be streaming for a bit because I need to get my new album all sorted out, to be on the release date that it is. So I need to purchase some good glasses that hopefully will not be bent or anything, before I go school in the 25th, because I want to have them for them, which means it would have like technically 3 days of delivery. Good thing I have Prime. Just about. I don't know when my Prime expires, but not for a few days, hopefully. Skygon. Not bad thing. Nice emote thing. I should just do a humble and say, appreciate that, bro. Like, why is that humble's default? It's like him saying the N-word. Like, that's the sort of thing there's only two things promised in life: death and humble king going, appreciate that, bro. Like, when does he not say it? Even when I like joke around on my fake TikTok or my main TikTok, he would be like that. Sad. RMQE Nitro doesn't actually have rebalanced vehicles. Oh, how many times are you actually going to play Nitro? That's a real question. Lies. Oh? What's lies? Just stay. Yeah, okay, fair. slightly bad. Alright. Just give me a sec, let me just have a little look at stuff. What's Submersive's VCing? Submersive's just there. No, this guy just had a chicken. Let me have a look at something. You do realise I could have some massage. I literally just said I was submersed is VCing with no one in the fields. But no, I wouldn't VC because I'm too tired. Too low energy anyways, but still. Yeah, hello. Hello again. This stream is actually like slightly decent. I'll do it again. Wow, big ramp. Okay, I've done that now. There's like another way, so I'm gonna do that as well. It's like, don't know where it is. Somewhere. It's on the track. It's here. Wow. That greens was close. Wow. Now watch this. Actually no, don't watch it because there's no point going that way. But it does have a point of a way to go. This shortcut, I'm gonna do it again because it's so cool. Even if it's slow, it's cool. I don't think it's not slower. I don't think it is, but it's cool anyway. So what do I care? So I decided, right, to wait for as long as possible to get the landing glasses because I thought, oh, I'd have time. But unfortunately, yeah, this hasn't. Imagine we just drive to Liverpool, go to the Beatles store, say all we want is a pair of glasses. Imagine driving all the way up to Liverpool for just a pair of cheap, deep, good John Lennon glasses. I just want to say, these yellow lenses aren't even that yellow. They just feel normal after like a little bit. I don't wanna go into school with them old big friends. Imagine the first day of school, they're like, glasses off, like, just slightly tinted yellow. I think it's just a matter of just bending them back. Let's be honest, I think that's just, you just gotta get lucky, or worst case, just bend it back. I think I might just buy from the same people and just pray that I get a better pair. If that happens, I'm literally just gonna try and bend it back to a decent shape. I don't even care. Stay hydrated. I can't go out and stay hydrated right now. In this current moment, I can't. Oh no, I can. I do have water in there. Stay hydrated, chat. It's just like day old. We love hydration, just like how we love humble. Please. Okay, that's great. So, you know, I found out, Cooper, I found out that, the 1.31,000 gets rid of some retros. There are less retros in that version, which means that I don't have to play quite as many, retros. I would play a lot, but I not play as many. Oh, what? What? There's no way that I just did that. Oh, 10-second lap as well. That was like perfect, like down. That's the interesting thing. What a roll. What those snipes, man. So Twitch recommends I play Choice of Voice, so that's the only thing out of all of their recommendations that I think would actually be good. It's Gaggle. I wonder why, because there's like 3 people streaming it, and they all have viewers. I think if I stream Gaggle, I don't think I'm going to get many viewers. We know what it is. It's just TV. Or reaction or whatever. Tomorrow morning, I don't even care, I'm just gonna purchase a new pair of glasses and just hope that the pair are good. And just absolutely pray that the pair I get are not as stiff and are not too deformed. If they are, then I'll just have to bend them myself. That should be a terrible thing to do, but I just have to. I mean, it's made for like fancy dress. I wouldn't be surprised if it just has like a little chip in it that just makes it implode after like a few weeks. The thing is, like, it's because they're just real thin metal. It's just really difficult to transport. Technically, I should actually go into that impression and just try and bend stuff back, because, you know, I gotta think, like, when I got these glasses, even now sometimes I step on them and it just you know, the whole thing just messes up. So I think I might just get them from the same people. Pray that this time it worked, this time it's good, or good enough to where I can just bend it back. I tried bending it back with no real tools and it didn't work very well. That sort of bend was just, I don't think I could have done anything with that. It just depends on how careful the delivery drivers are, I don't know. No clue really. But it's worth another shot. And then worst case, I could like barely buy one pair for the morning or something, or like super late at night for the if there's another pair gets broken, I'll just buy one more pair. I mean, at that point I should probably bought something else, but still. Hope they're good. I mean, they're just the glasses anyway, so it's just like if I don't have them on, then they don't have actually any interesting thing. Obviously the lenses are just the glass, of course, because they were made to be glasses, unlike the blue light ones, where they were made to block blue light. These are the official ones from the Beatles story. So, and it's the yellow ones as well, which is what John used in like the 70s. But just actually the yellow ones were a slightly different colour. But when I got the choice to choose a colour of glasses, of course I chose orange. Of course I chose the yellow one, because the yellow is the most practical colour, in my opinion, to just walk around with, because it blocks out blue, and it, I don't know, it just looks nicer. What? I don't know why the green kind of did that. I just followed along for a bit. I'm just gonna get off, and after these few races, probably I'm gonna raid Say Harry, because something, and I don't want any of you guys to leave because something important is gonna happen, and I think it'll be great for you guys in my chat to witness it happening. He will no longer technically be a teenager. His age will no longer have teen anywhere in it. He'll turn 20 in like 6 minutes, which means I have enough time to play one track and then set the raid up. Because I have one more track of this cup and it's Dry Desert. And he's playing Odyssey, Randomizer, Ability Lock. And motivating. But yeah, so that's probably, I'm gonna raid in a sec, but let me just put my stuff, all my stats in, because I have a few minutes to, no, not save as, save. There we go. Let's go to calculator.net, and now we're gonna do 23, 47, 23 minus 21, 11, 59, 2, 35, 24. Okay, 2, 35, 24 is good. Is that way? Is it 2? Yeah. And alright, let's raid him now. See you, chat. Make sure to put in happy birthday in his chat.